What's going on, fitness fam? How y'all doing today? Today Thursday, and we getting it in. And I'm gonna have a little talk. You know what I mean? I mean, right now, yeah, I'm gonna leave that in there. Yeah. And this real, super editing and all that. Nah, not from your boy, country boy. I keep it real. But anyway, outside of that, man, there's so much stuff going on in the fitness world today, and everywhere I got something to say about it. And there's a few things I want to cover, man, just on my little YouTube. Yeah, now I can add my little 2 cents in too. Well, first of all, I want to start by saying, man, I love Kevin, how he handled his interview that he had. Either it was RX muscle or muscle development, either one, I can't remember. But Kevin, they asked Kevin how he felt about Sean Roden and the whole situation going on with Sean and the deal. Kevin was like, hey, to each his own. That's his situation he's dealing with. I don't even want to comment on it. I don't even want to, add to his situation. So he was taught to, mind your own business and keep in your lane. And man, I heard him say that. I'm listening to him, and then the reporter asked him again, how do you feel about the AMI banning him from the Olympics? I'm thinking, he may say a little bit about that, but Kevin, again, let's do this ground. Kevin, like, you know what? Hey, that's off limits, man. That's that man deal. That's their deal. It's a corporation. They run their business the way they want to. And my little comment, I'm gonna keep it to myself. And I'm like, this is Kevin LeBron, man, and I have so much high respect for just to hear him say that. Because so many people saying so many things and they want to say what they want to say on just because you got media coverage. And I know some people are using that for a platform to build themselves off of, just to get the likes and hits and whatnot. And man, he just deflected it. And that man, I have utmost honor for that man for saying that, because it is personal. It is one-on-one, and whatever you may have your personal feeling towards it, you don't have to put it out there, and whether or not he did it or not, it's gonna come out in the wash. And and we all don't want the worst for nobody, either side, the victim or the accused. We don't want the worst for either side. And we may have our personal understanding of it or feelings towards it, but the media platform is not needed. There's enough stuff out there going on right now. But like you said, whatever you want to be positive about anything, and even discussing it, there's no positive that's gonna come out of that. None. Somebody gonna be at fault. Somebody gonna be at loss. Either way. But yeah, but I just want to comment on Kevin, man, how he responded to it, man. I utmost honors him for Kevin to say what he said. Then went straight into talk about me. I could talk about that all day long. His injury, his comeback, 50-something years old, 53, 54 years old. How he handled it, how he doing, his product line, his 3 now, worldwide, and 11 weeks out, his 11-week program that he's getting ready, and gained a few pounds or in a few weeks of coming back after his, I think tricep tear or bicep tear, one of those two, that he ain't even did it in the gym. He did it getting out of bed. So that goes to tell you, man, injuries come at any given time. I don't care how much weight you pushing, and it ain't always gonna happen with weight. Most people think that, oh, you lifting too much weight, you're gonna hurt yourself. Jokers getting out of bed and hurt yourself. Getting out of bed and hurt yourself. I got 3 or 4 guys in the wheelchair class. They going in for an operation, ain't got nothing to do with it. They walk into operation and then have to get wheeled out. Yeah, walked in to have an operation and got wheeled out. And was permanently in the wheelchair after that. Yeah, a few of the guys that's competing as pros, that's exactly what happened. So, you know, you can't it's cardio kicking in. You can't predetermine how this thing gonna unfold, you know? And again, the creator is always in control. And as that control is laid out, you gotta understand why. It's your decision to understand what's going on. And in the understanding, you will see good or bad or good. The whole Sean Rhodes situation, good or bad, good or bad. You know, it may not even for him, it could be for something else. You know? Now you got 4 prominent bodybuilders: Sean Rhodes, Phil Heath, my boy, Kai Green, I love him to death, Ramy, big Ramy. These 4 guys right here won't even be competing in Olympia. That's your top 4 already. Anyway, you got the infamous, phenomenal Dexter Jackson, the most winningest bodybuilder out there. And don't forget, he's in Mr. Olympia already. Then you got Brandon Curry, who just hit him in the head at the last Arnold. And no short takings to William. He's a good guy. I like William a lot, man. I've spent some time with William in England. Good-hearted person, man. So you got this dude. Then, not to mention Rolly, that just came in 3rd recently. So you got these 4 guys that's right in line. And like one of the guys said, the Lions may be an alliance with Dexter to walk off the stage at the age as he is and winning his top number, walking away that Sandow saying, "Thank you for a beautiful life." Didn't get a Brandon Curry coming from 5th to 1st. That never happened. I don't think anybody came from 5th to 1st. 5th one year, 1st the next year. I don't think that ever happened. You know. Then again, you got William Bonac and you got Rolly knocking at the door. Rolly right there, 3rd place, that's conceivable first. Then William, who's right there at all times, right there knocking at the door. So you don't know what may happen this year, man. At the same time, it's being allowed, and you need to understand why. People ask me, Harold, you don't get tired of winning? You don't get tired of winning, being X amount of winners? Hey, I know there's a period of time I'm not going to be winning no more. I know that. But that's not my time, that's God's time. So I tell them, they need to talk to God about that one. So I'm going to do what I got to do to stay in accord, stay in line with my destiny. Not going to throw mine off any kind of way from my actions. Take the wheel off of it, hand off the wheel, and let's go. You know, I may have other personal desires of how other things I want to come out of it that's not working my way. Sponsors and this, that, and another, making it easy for me and my family to travel to these competitions. But hey, for some reason, again, that's where it's aligned at. I'm okay with that. It's in order for me to understand it and dig deeper and do what I need to do to make sure this happens. Until that time comes. Yeah. But my prep, my Olympia prep. So I'm getting ready for my 2nd Olympia, 2nd ever wheelchair. This year they really titled it Mr.O wheelchair. Last year it was a championship. This year's Mr.O Olympia. Rings different, beautiful. Hey, and shouts out to Big Nick. You know, he's always pushing forward for us to carry this division to another level. And to each one of us to get deep, go deep within ourselves and bring out that package that represent our class to the fullest. You know. And stop for a second to give honor to my man Reggie. That I missed, but I know you're right on my side, and I got no worries about it. Feel good. I got your Reggie, got your back. We gonna be toasting you up, man, throughout this whole prep, and have you on stage with us when that time comes. So we'll see you again someday, whenever that day is. You keep pushing forward and do behind the scenes for this class. I know you are from another level. I know you're doing your thing. But the rest of the guys, you know, we may have a little discrepancy here and there that's out there right now. Yeah, that's all good. It's all in competition, but it's all good. I love each and every one of my guys out there in our class. I know each and every one is going to bring a package to represent. And if I say something to anybody that's out there, I apologize. That's not my intention. I was told that, you know, I need to apologize to all the guys. So hey, I'm bigger than that. I apologize. And if I did say anything to offend any one of the guys, I apologize on any of my interviews. But I'm just trying to get our name out there stronger and bring our class to another level so that we'll be forced to reckon with. So when they consider us in any shows, any promoter or bodybuilding competition, they'll consider us. They'll know they want to have us there. But they see our work, they see our conditioning, they see our structure, they see the class that's growing, and we look apart. So why wouldn't we be at the any competition? All the honors across the world, all the pro shows across the world, all national qualifiers across the world. Nick shouldn't even have to be knocking on doors to have our class there. They should already be contacting Nick. Hey, we need to put a pro class wheelchair here. What do you think? That's where it needs to be. You know, we got enough competitors. We're growing. We got quality. So, you know, hey, put us out there, bro. We're more than welcome to come. And also, it's like, you know, the AMI, they're saying they want to change the prize money for women. Don't forget about us too. We work hard. If you gotta travel, you gotta put back. Hey, don't forget about the little guys that's growing, especially in the wheelchair. Don't forget about that. We are in a wheelchair, and you know, and like you got full-fledged jobs. A lot of the guys, you know, that's support system is big for us. So with that monetary support for us, it makes it a lot easier. You know. On the other hand, you know, I've been blessed by God to have multiple businesses that support me, and it get hard at times, you know, financial. Everyone does. So that's part of business. If you ain't pushing forward and scrapping, you know, you staying the same. Which I don't like staying the same. I like change. Love change. I invite change. That's almost cardio now. I'm doing 40 minutes. I don't ever do 30 minutes cardio. Anyway, my wife, my coach, my soulmate, you need to be doing all cardio. Baby, it's 8 weeks out, 7 weeks out. You still need to be doing all cardio. Alright, I'm doing 40. Next week I do 45, the week after I do 50. Next week I do 55, next week I do hey, that's my protocol. So, we're gonna see what year, this year, the package I'm gonna bring. And it's gonna be a little different. And I got my boy, and follow him at Hero 504, my boy Sean. You know, I hired him on to push me through a different type of training that I'm used to. Me and my wife used to pushing me through. So now I just brought another person on board, along with my wife. She's right there by my side, always been, always will be. By my side, showing me what I need to do, but got an outside head out. And I really wanted to team up with Charles Glass, I'll be honest. I wanted to team up with Charles Glass because I would say he's probably the only training mogul, big trainer out there that who reached out to me in regards to telling me, hey, come on, train with me, man. Well, I would love to help you out. You know, I would love to hear from the other ones too. But you know, I know they get their clientele base and they have a lot of bigger names in their back pocket. And Charles do too. But he did. For some reason, he did. You know, invited me out there to California. But I will be checking with him before we finish this tour to Mr. Olympia this year. We're 8 weeks out. Well, basically 7 weeks out. The last 2 days and 8 weeks, so we say 7 weeks out. Hey, I was thinking the other day, man. You know, you're gonna ask bodybuilders in the near future. You're gonna ask bodybuilders, how old are you? Oh, I'm 220 weeks. Oh. We ain't call everything about weeks, but we ain't talking about months. We talk about weeks. How many weeks do you have for this? How many weeks do you have for that? Bodybuilders go on weeks. We don't go on. It's almost like federal sentencing. How many months you got? Oh, I got 1,000 months. Huh? What the hell is 1,000? I'm sorry. What is 1,000 months? I got 800 months. How many years is that? Bodybuilders gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm 500 weeks old. Huh? I'm 2,000 weeks old. Anyway, this is something I'm about. I be listening to. I don't listen to radio in the car, so my brain just be rolling. But back to the Mr.O. Everybody want to know what the O is doing. Everybody know what's going on in the fitness world only. You know, you ask some other guys, have you heard of Mr. Olympia? No. Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger? Nah, that's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, that's an organization. Anyway, that's a title, a world title. But, you know, I love training and taking my body to another level, constantly to bring it out. And, you know, I'm 48 years old. 48 years old, and I've enjoyed the journey every single day. Even with all the struggles, I still enjoy it because, you know, in struggle, there's success. Because when you struggle and you get over that, you look back at it and be like, wow, you overcame that. And, you know, you always want to give God the honor for overcoming that and instilling in you who you are, and you just pull out that what's already been placed in you by overcoming those obstacles. Man, it brings character, it takes your character to another level. It shows you a little more patience to say, okay, if you didn't do it that way, just be a little more patient, you can do anything that comes. It shows you your discipline, because you stayed the course. And in staying the course to get on stage is very big. It teaches you discipline. It takes you one level of life from understanding everything level of life. You apply that discipline to another part of your life. Job, marriage, friends. It's how you stay disciplined. If you can discipline yourself, you can discipline anything outside of you. It can be applied to anything outside of you, bro. Anything. You're more disciplined to going to work every day than disciplined to yourself. That's crazy. 7 days a week, 5 days a week, 40 hours a day. You're more loyal to that than yourself. Ask your question. Who was with you when you was born? And who was with you when you're gonna die? That job? That house? That car? How many of those you don't exchange? How many bodies you exchange? Come again. How many bodies have you exchanged since you were born to now? Compared to how many houses you lived in, how many cars you done driven, and how many jobs you done had. So I ask you, which is more important? Your job? Oh, okay. But my job, you know, give me income to sustain life. Of course, you gotta have a job. But don't forget, that's all I'm saying. Your job is more important than brushing your teeth. You brush your teeth every day or twice a day, right? That ain't got to do with your job, right? But you made a priority, right? So how easy is it to make fitness your priority? I'm not saying make it more priority than your job. What I'm saying is make it equally as priority than your job. Then you will see, which is way more priority than your job. Because you got to live with yourself 7 days a week. You don't do your job in 7 days a week, baby. Oh, okay. You brush your teeth 7 days a week, right? Not 5 days a week. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm doing a little rant right now. I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes I get deeper in some things than I should. Or should I? Okay. Let's go back to Mr. O. Everybody want to talk about the Mr.O competition. Okay, so a lot of guys be asking me, you know, here, what are you doing? So how's your routine? Exactly what you're doing. I want to know everything. I want to know what you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, at night, in the morning. You know, those things changes. Depends on where I'm at in my meal plan, my meal prep, which we all know. Okay. Say what does not change. What does not change is I make sure when I get up I have my breakfast. That does not change. What does not change? I make sure I'm doing a meal before my workout. I'm doing a meal immediately. When I say immediately after my workout, technically I have my meal in the car ready to go. When I get finished training, I walk inside, I get my car, I go to my car, I go back in the gym, I use their microwave, I microwave it, I walk back out to the car and eat it in the car. Or I sit at a little table that's in front of by the gym, so some of my gyms have little tables outside. So I eat it right there. Right there. And that's about 80% of the time. Not 90% of the time that happens. So, but closer to the show, trust me, it's gonna be about 90 to 100% of the time. Because that's how valuable it is. And if you get yourself in contest prep, cardio is very vital. I recommend splitting it apart from your workout. Just splitting it up, I think you'd be more effective. Whether it be at night, the workout be at 8 in the morning and the cardio at night, or the cardio be in the morning and the workout at night, what best fit your schedule? Because yes, you gotta get that, pay those bills, I understand. So, whatever best fit your schedule, but I guarantee you, if you focus on it, you'll find that window. And you just gotta find that window. Don't far-fetch the window. Create the window. Make the window. There is a window. The window's in the mind, first of all. Whatever the mind can conceive, the body can achieve. Whatever the mind can conceive, the body will achieve. But let's rewind. You got to make the mind conceive it first. And the conception in the mind, it has a few things that goes there. You know, that visual that you see every day, it starts feeding your mind. You know, so you feed your mind positiveness of doing it or being done, or you reading this, you reading that, you feed your mind that way. Of course, you are putting input in the subconscious. That's going to take over. Oh, another thing too, Sean said. Sorry, not Sean, Kevin. Another thing Kevin said, man, and my thoughts exactly. You want to get yourself ready before you're ready. Huh? Okay, so he was explaining how he used to get himself ready for a competition. So it's like a 12-week prep. Well, the first 2 weeks, it's just getting that schedule down. And you know what he's doing? You know what he did? He got nutrition in before he even touched the weights. Man, I believe that so much. I tell people all day. Even when they come to my studio and I give them a meal plan, I say it'll take you about a week, 2 weeks to get this meal plan down. So I'm not even working about it. I'm not giving you a workout routine right now. That's not my main concern. My main concern is you get this nutrition in you. Because you gotta get the machine to work. Like Kevin said, you gotta get the machine to work. And before you get the machine to work, you gotta put all the oils, coolants. The machine has to be dialed in right before it starts working. If anybody ever built motors, probably haven't, but anyway, I'll speak on it. If you build a motor, you can't race that motor the next day. I have a drag bike, a 929, an underdog in drag race. I understand high boosts is your 1000s out there. I'll holler at y'all. I used to holler at y'all. I used to love racing 1000 and higher boosts with my 929. But anyway, when my 929 had motor work done, changed the pistons out. We didn't even put the 954 pistons in it. We put the 1000 pistons. No, I'm sorry. We skipped past the 1000 pistons. We dialed it up to 1154. So when I bought the engine out, ran it up, and the head was done by God dang it. It was so long ago, I forgot. The head company in New Jersey. Anyway, they did my head. And we put webcams. 387 grand, I want to say 387 grand. And we put the motor back together. Then I got my bike back together just for bike week. Myrtle Beach bike week. Got it together. He said, now, you gotta put at least 1,000 miles on this motor before you race it. I'm like, huh? I gotta race it this weekend. He said, you gotta put at least 1,000 miles on this bike before you race it. I said, you have got to be kidding me. So, I decided to ride my bike in Myrtle Beach. So I can ride it there, put some mint miles on it. Everything I seal up. Everything I seal up in the motor, so you won't blow something. Gotta seal it up. All you gotta get in the cracks. The mend, all the seals and stuff gotta mend together through the lubricant. So you put that pressure on it, it won't blow past it. Anyway, you know, I rode my bike from Orangeburg to Myrtle Beach. I said 100+ miles, whatever. And down there the whole weekend and back. Get back, we ready to ride. I don't think I had a whole 1,000 miles on that. That's probably why I spun a bearing when I raced that ZX12. Well, anyway, no, it's ZX14. I raced the ZX14. Easy win. But, like I said, you got to put that nutrition in your body before you start hitting this weight. Even after you're ready to get ready and getting ready for prep, people understand nutrition is the most valuable part. Say it again. Nutrition is the most valuable part. Why? Again, the muscle needs nutrition to grow. Repairing comes with the rest. And nutrition with the rest gonna make that muscle, you know, go to another level. So you can get in here and bang away if you want to. You get in here and tear the muscle up. When you tear it up, what gonna repair it? Nothing. You just tore it up. That's all you did. You know? It's like driving a race car. You don't put no oil, no water, nothing in it. Just so you get to the end. Cut off. It ain't gonna crack up. You don't burn the motor up. But nutrition is the same thing. You come here and burn up all day long. Now the same opposite goes when you don't feed the system. You just feed your system a little bit. Or let's go change it up a little bit. What if you do feed your system diesel fuel? You eating heavy this and heavy that. Oh, I'm eating every day and I ain't getting no gain. I hear that all. I eat all the time and I ain't got no gain. What are you eating? It's like eating, like feeding you, putting diesel fuel in your truck or your race car, putting diesel fuel in it. What are you gonna get out of it? What are you gonna get out of it? Not no high performance. You'll get on the road smoking. That'll work. Combustion may still work. Some cars will, some cars won't. But you gotta put the best if you want the best stuff in your body. Your body can acknowledge what it is and process it and put it where it need to go. You put stuff in your body don't know what the hell it is. They don't know it ain't no natural stuff. There's some oils and stuff, some corn oil and all kind of crazy stuff. It converts it to fat. They figure that out later. So it dumps that and make it fat. We'll work processing that later because I don't even know what that is. You know? So that's why you gotta put the best stuff in your body. So you get the best performance out of your body. And what fit you. That's where those macros come in at. You know? Micronutrition. You know? Your fats, your carbs, your protein. What best fit you? What best fit you don't fit Terry and Tony and Johnny and Elizabeth and Keisha and Shaniqua and Jennifer and Pepe. Yeah. But it don't fit them. It got to figure out what fit you. So that online stuff, that generic cutout, cookie cutter stuff, and you went through a roller coaster, can't find the stuff online, then you need to get with a coach. Get with someone who knows what they're talking about. Get with someone who got some years under their belt and know what they're talking about. That's who you want to talk to. Okay, do I get with someone who just came out of college? They may be more knowledgeable. Okay, yeah, you give that a try. But when you get somebody who have years of experience and multiple people under their belt from experience, that's who you want to deal with. Now, that's your choice. That's what I'm choosing. You can choose who you want. Ask Bill Heath. You know, Honey. He got years of experience. Years of bodybuilders. Ask George, who trained Kai. Years of experience. He probably don't even know the last time he got a degree. But you know what? His stuff works. You know? Even with William, you know, he was just discussed it with my boy Neil. This whole deal with the financial issues. You know, but Neil, know what he's talking about. He do. Because he got years of experience with it. And he got guys who is proven. Now, don't get me wrong, you have a lot of people who's trying to use other people to namesake them. I've done this with this person, I've done this with this person. Okay, I don't support that side of it. But in reality, if you have someone who's been doing that sport for a while and they got years under them, not a few years, I'm talking about 10 years plus. Let's go there. Just how many years, Harold? About 10 years. 8, minimum 10. Okay? With proven people who he worked with. And it don't have to be documented. Just take his word for it. And listen to him. As you sit there and talk to him, listen to him. You'll know stuff that makes sense and don't make sense. You know? But, and pray on it. Can't beat that. That's what you should start with. Never beat that. You'll be guided, you'll be directed, you know where you need to be. You know? And if something comes out and it changes in the mix of all that, still pray on it. You can be redirected. It's okay. Everything's for a point in time. The provision may be at one point in your life. Now your provision can be over here. You just need to know when the time. Like, look at Ronnie Coleman. 8-time Mr. Olympia. Is he still Mr. Olympia? No, but his provision is coming from something else, though. You know? Lee Haney. You know? 8-time Mr. Olympia. Is he still Mr. Olympia? No, but his provision is coming from somewhere else. Something he set forth when he was Mr. Olympia. You know? Finances and all. You just need to know where your provision is. You know, Phil doing multiple other things too. And, you know, I know you're gonna do good with it. He's successful. He's a brilliant guy. He has a strong mind on his head, business minded. And he got a good partner in crime, Sheree. You know, she gonna look out for him. She gonna make sure nothing to say wrong by him. And that's good stuff. But what I'm saying is, always be looking at what else you could be doing. You know, because your provision may change. And Phil, you got 10 in you, baby. Get that 8, 9, 10. I know you see it. I see it too. Get it out you. Create it only make specimens for a particular reason, bro. Don't cash it out and get upstairs and you be like, Lord, I told you, I made this for you. You're the 9 and 10 guy. Why you ain't been a 9 and 10 guy? Got some explaining to do. But anyway, man, I just want to talk a little bit, post this up.